Welcome to the Banished Cancer podcast. I'm Rachel, and today we're talking about vitamin B3, also known as niacin or nicotinamide, and whether it can help prevent or treat cancer in 25. There's been a lot of buzz around this vitamin, especially when it comes to skin cancer. So today, we're breaking down what the research actually says. And joining me is our cancer wellness educator, James. James, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Rachel. This is a fascinating topic because vitamin B3 is one of the few supplements that has real scientific evidence behind it, especially for skin cancer prevention. And people are curious. Can something as simple as a vitamin really make a difference?
Let's start with the big question. What do the studies show?
The strongest evidence comes from a major randomized trial in Australia. It followed 386 people who had a history of non-melanoma skin cancers. Those who took 500 milligrams of nicotinamide twice a day had fewer new skin cancers than those who didn't. That's a meaningful reduction, especially for people who've already had skin cancer.
And there was also that huge study involving U.S. veterans, right?
Exactly. Nearly 34,000 veterans were studied, and the results were striking. People who took nicotinamide regularly had a 54% lower risk of developing new non-melanoma skin cancers. That's one of the strongest numbers we've seen in supplement research.
That's impressive. So how does vitamin B3 actually help?
Nicotinamide helps repair DNA damage caused by UV rays. It also boosts the skin's natural defense system. Think of it as giving your skin the tools it needs to fix itself. And the benefits show up quickly. Some studies saw improvements in just a few months.
Skin cancer isn't the only area researchers are exploring. What about liver cancer?
This is where things get interesting. Early research suggests that vitamin B3 may influence immune responses in the liver. Some studies show that nicotinamide boosts natural killer cells, the immune cells that attack cancer. A 2023 clinical trial showed improved immune activity in liver cancer patients, and a 2022 lab study in mice found fewer tumors and stronger immune responses.
But we should be clear, this research is still early.
Very early. It's promising but not enough to recommend vitamin B3 as a treatment for liver cancer. It's something to watch as more studies come out in 2025 and beyond.
Let's talk about recurrence. If someone has already had cancer, can vitamin B3 help prevent it from coming back?
For skin cancer, yes, it may help. Several studies show that nicotinamide reduces the risk of new non-melanoma skin cancers, especially in people who've already had one. Doctors believe this happens because vitamin B3 helps cells repair themselves and keeps the immune system strong. But again, it's not a cure, it's a supportive tool.
So who benefits the most from vitamin B3?
People at high risk for skin cancer. That includes anyone with a history of skin cancer, people who spend a lot of time in the sun, and individuals with weakened immune systems. For example, kidney transplant patients, who are up to 250 times more likely to develop skin cancer, showed improvement when taking nicotinamide.
And what do doctors recommend?
Dermatologists often recommend nicotinamide for high-risk patients. A review of over 33,000 people found a 14% drop in skin cancer risk overall, and up to 54% for those who had already experienced one case. But doctors don't recommend it for everyone, just those with higher risk.
Let's talk dosage and safety.
Most studies use 500 milligrams of nicotinamide twice a day. It's generally safe, but some people experience mild stomach upset, headaches, or skin flushing, and it can interact with certain medications like anticonvulsants or blood thinners. That's why it's important to talk to your doctor before starting.
Before we wrap up, James, what's the big takeaway for listeners?
Vitamin B3, especially nicotinamide, shows real promise in lowering the risk of new skin cancers. It may also play a role in boosting immune responses in liver cancer, but that research is still early. If you're at high risk for skin cancer, talk to your doctor about whether vitamin B3 could help you. But remember, supplements are never a replacement for medical care. They're part of a bigger picture that includes sunscreen, healthy habits, and regular checkups.
Beautifully said. James, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Rachel. Always a pleasure.
And thank you for listening to the Banished Cancer podcast. Share this episode with someone who might benefit, because when we learn together, we grow stronger.